You know, this place is so peaceful, it almost makes me want to stay. Almost. How's it howlin', everybody? Wolf Prince Leon here, and welcome back to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the last episode, we came to Agate Village and purified all 3 of my Shadow Pokemon and got them stronger. In this episode, we're going to follow up on the suggestion to go to Mount Battle to talk to Vander to see what kind of things we can get for clues to find Professor Crane. Now, I'm going to let you know now, I did a little off-screen stuff to get Andy, Luna, and my newly named Lady and Cubby leveled up a little more. I got everyone to a decent level. Oh, and I got my Espeon her first Psychic type attack, Confusion, making her a ton more useful. Hopefully we can catch more Shadow Pokemon this episode. But for now, without further delay, let's get wild. So we need to head over here. Ah, Mount Battle. Oh, this music. Oh, it's you. Weren't you one of, Yeah, I was just saying, didn't we meet in Gatien Port when your companion took on that Zook guy? Yeah! That's actually something I really like about this place, but we'll get to that in a minute. Okay. Ew. Second guessing, huh? Ew. That is a great question to ask any trainer. Why do you battle? I like it. Have a good day. Now then, we got this cute little pair here. Oh! What do we got? Ooh, that heals any status effect. Nice. Now then, in here, this place may seem small compared to places like Gatien Port and Agate Village, or Agate, whatever, but that's because unless you're doing the challenge, there's not much to go to. The point of Mount Battle is the 100 trainer battle streak, and I do mean 100 Pokemon trainers in a row, meaning 100 battles in a row. Like, you do them one by one, and there's a prize if you can manage to do them all, especially if you all do them all in one run without changing out any Pokemon. But I don't want to talk about that here. Right now I want to show you what we have. We have the Pokemon healer here, the PC here. Over here should be a prize place, but these 2 are the big ones. This guy is the move deleter, which allows you to have Pokemon forget moves. This guy is the move relearner, which was not in Colosseum. It allows Pokemon to relearn certain moves, at a price of course. But for now, we have a job to do. That's right. Thank you. And here, they're specifically giving us a small taste of what to expect at Mount Battle. Oh boy. So yeah, we just got ourselves some guaranteed Pokemon battles. Andy, Luna, let's go! Alright, Andy, you take the lead. Luna, back her up. Down for the count. Andy is so awesome. Luna, you're up. Ooh, nice. And that is victory on our end. Relax. I'm not actually a challenger. Well, I guess I was for her, but whatever. I wouldn't say it was a waste of a battle. Got my Pokemon a little stronger. Ooh. Andy, Luna, it's time for round 2. Alright, let's see if we can't do some damage. Ooh, tough little bugger. Okay, I'm gonna let you know now. Return is a very cool move. The more friendship your Pokemon has, the more damage the move Return does. That's why there's 3 hearts on the attack animation. But once it's maxed, well, it gets 4 hearts, and it does even more damage. A nice detail if you ask me. Down for the count. That's probably gonna be like a new catchphrase for me, isn't it? And if I'm remembering correctly, the next platform up should be where Vander is. Oh, there he is. No, I'm actually here on official business. Mm-hmm. Huh? Yeah? Oh, sure! Not a problem. Alright, Andy, Luna, let's do this. Alright, let's play this one by the books. Down for the count. Also down for the count. Great teamwork, guys. Or ladies. Sorry. That takes care of that group. Huh? Cypher? Okay. I haven't heard that name in a while. Wait, that base. That base was one of the... Huh? Hi, Leon. Doing good? Egan called today to inform us that Pokeballs are now available at the Agate Pokemart. Thank you! Which means we gotta do a detour. I'll be right back. Okay, so, as we saw with the email, they should be offering us Pokeballs here. Now, there's a specific Pokeball I want to get my hands on. Whoa! There it is, right there. The Premier Ball is actually something kind of special for me. I know it's technically a normal Pokeball, but there's something special about it. So I like to stock up. I'll be right back again. Okay, now that we have the Pokeballs, let's do this. Wow, this place looks a lot more decrepit than in Colosseum. Then again, it has been abandoned for 5 years. Hey, wait a minute! That's the truck! Uh-oh. Oh no, not them! Ladies and gentlemen, the most comedic villains you'll ever meet. The Hexagon brothers. Yeah, these guys are kind of, What do you mean a Yep! The comedic villains reveal to us the dark truth. Cypher is back! And yeah, you can probably guess one good fact. All 6 of these trainers, each one has a shadow Pokemon. Well, we're gonna be here a while, so I guess... What to do? Okay, pal, you asked for it! Bring it on, R6! Ooh, some good ones. Let's see what we got. Wait a minute. Yup, our first Pokemon to be Shadow, Houndour.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our first Keeper Pokemon for my planned team of XD Gale of Darkness. Hailing from Generation 2, Houndour is just as much a special attacker as Espeon. It also has decent speed, but more importantly, in this generation, both Dark and Fire are exclusively special types, and Houndour and its evolution Houndoom are powerhouses. Let me put it this way, Houndour is always my go-to Fire type when I play this game. And it's kind of hard to pick another Fire type other than it because it does the job so well. If you get a chance to check out a Houndour, I say give it a shot.
Houndour! And you know what that means. Step 1, we need to weaken this Pokemon a little bit. The downside of purifying my Pokemon, they take more damage from Shadow Pokemon. Alright, let's keep up the pace. I don't want to knock it out. I want this Pokemon. And if we can just get that Slugma. Boom. Now our goal is simple. We catch the puppy. And this is one of the Pokemon I wanted to use a Premier Ball on. Come on! Whew! Thank you! Welcome to the team, Houndour. That's another Pokemon for the team. Awesome. And that's only one of these guys. Alright, time for Bluey. We've got a Horsey and a Goldeen. Not bad. Let's clear the way. See, I'm not kidding when I say that every single one of these 6 buffoons has a shadow Pokemon. So it's just a matter of getting to that shadow Pokemon so we can snag it. Ooh. Hold the phone. Yup. Spheal is a shadow Pokemon.
Here we have another great candidate for an early game starting Pokemon. Hailing from Generation 3, Spheal has phenomenal HP, special attack, and special defense, but as it gets more powerful and evolves, it's going to be one heavy tank with some special attack options. Normally I would go for this guy before I started using a different water type in this game, but I gotta tell you, if you want a very good water type and you don't want to wait too long, this is the one to go to. Believe me, it is powerful.
Pokemon. Which means we gotta catch it. Incoming! Ooh, nasty. Alright. I know it's not as weak as it could be, but we're still gonna try. Pokeball! Go! Oh. Yeah, it's not automatic. Come on, Luna! Ugh, no luck. You see, Lick has a chance to paralyze, which actually increases our catching chances. Ooh. Come on! Go! Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, boom, boom. 2 down, 4 to go. See, these 6 are not just here for the fun of it. The idea here is that these 6 Pokemon are going to become a sort of a backbone for your entire team. Whatever you don't really get covered with Espeon or other evolutions, these 6 Pokemon are supposed to cover up whatever kind of blocks or weaknesses you might have with the Pokemon you've chosen. But I'm probably going to need to step away here. I'll be right back with the fun little thing that happens when you leave and come back. Now, when you come back to Cypher Lab... Oh, I guess not. I guess I was mistaken. Later on, they have this comedic little thing going where, like, they have more of those, like, silly moments. But I guess I have to go in somewhere and then come back out. Probably inside the lab. So, now we're going to take on this guy. Brow 6. And not only do you get to catch some really good shadow Pokemon from these guys, they're available for constant training opponents as well. I might do a little off-screen action just to purify that Houndour. And there's our next shadow Pokemon, Baltoy.
Now here's another Pokemon that actually catches you by surprise. Also hailing from Generation 3, Baltoy is a Psychic and Ground type, but its best stats are in defense. But don't let it fool you, it's a pretty good special attacker as well. I know because I actually used it during my Jolteon run in prep for this Let's Play. It was actually able to hold its own in place of my Espeon when I used Jolteon instead. It also means it's a pretty good tank and has some pretty good surprise options. So give it a try if you want to mix it up.
Baltoy! Alright. Let's get to work. Ooh. Come on, Luna. Ooh. No paralysis. We'll have to make do with what we can. Come on! Boom! Halfway there. That's Brow 6 down. So I've done Rest 6, Blue 6, and Brow 6. That just leaves yellow, purple, and green. Can't take a defeat, can we? So here's the entrance to the Cypher Lab. So there's a healing place here as well as a PC when you want to switch out Pokemon. So here we go. Oh, brother. What do you mean, that kid again? My name is Leon. Whatever. So, next up is Yellow. Alright, next up is Yellow 6. Where do they come up with these names? Let's go! Alright, Andy, Luna, I'm counting on you. Wow! Some of these Pokemon can take a hit! Thankfully, so can my Pokemon! Way to go, Luna! There we go, people. Our next shadow Pokemon is Mareep.
Yet another great Pokemon that I can recommend in this game. Hailing from Generation 2, Mareep is a great special attacker. It might not have the biggest speed in the world, but it's just enough to compensate. Plus it comes up with some good attacks like Thunder Punch when it levels up and evolves into later forms. It's also got a good HP stat. Before I switched over to my go-to electric type for this game, Ampharos was always my electric type for this game. And even every now and again I'll come back to it in order to relive the old days, because this Pokemon, hands down, is so much fun in more ways than one.
Is Mareep. Uh-oh. Confusion! That means there's a chance that Espeon will hurt herself. This could be dangerous. Whew! Thankfully, that worked out in my favor. Come on, Luna! Lick attack! It seems I'm not getting very much luck. Like I said before, Lick has a chance to paralyze, and if a Pokemon is paralyzed, they have a better chance of being caught. Here goes. Come on, baby. Oh, thank you. That's another of the 6 down. 4 down, 2 to go. Who you calling a brat? All right, over to you, pal. Perp 6. Ugh. These puns. I don't like puns. Oh, poison type. All right. Let's teach him a lesson. Down for the count. Tentacool. Ooh, just barely. All right, Andy, Luna, you know what to do. Gulpin? Yup, our next Shadow Pokemon is Shadow Gulpin.
Okay, so this is the one Pokemon of these 6 that I've never actually used in one of my teams. Also hailing from Generation 3, Gulpin has high HP and high special defense, and physical defense as well, but that's kinda all it has. Don't get me wrong, that can work, but for my playstyle, I've always preferred a good balance between offense and defense. And this thing, let's just say, if I had a choice between it and another poison type, I would probably go for the other one. Not that this is a bad one, it's just not my thing.
Gulpin. And now we know our target. And there's nothing standing in the way this time. You know, later generations kind of spoil the players because in later generations, even if you catch the Pokemon, you still get experience. But in this generation, it's either one or the other. Figures! Oh. Not bad. Come on. Yes! Like I said, Lick can paralyze. And when they're paralyzed, the catch rate increases. Plus, it's also a low damage dealing move, so it doesn't instantly knock it out. Come on! Figures! So yeah, in this generation, unlike Colosseum, the Pokemon have access to a lot more than just Shadow Rush. There's tons of different Shadow moves, not that I really use them. Like I said before, I prioritize Purification so I could actually use the Pokemon outside of the Shadow powers. Like, unlike in Pokemon Colosseum, where Shadow Pokemon were kind of the basics, I really like being able to purify my Pokemon fast, and then being able to level them up to use whatever moves I want. Boom! 5 down, 1 to go. And do me a favor, pal. Please stop with the pun names. Hoi! Alright, 1 to go. Alright, Greasix, as I think your name is. Your 6-fold power? Really? If you're anything like your brothers, this will be a 6-fold cakewalk. Let's go, guys! Or ladies. Man. Andy, Luna, I'm counting on you both. So close to a level up. Shroomish. Nailed it! And that gives Andy her next level up. Andy is so awesome! Looks like we got a low... Oh, a low tad. Nice. Yeah, like I said before, Espeon is a special attack powerhouse. Wow! I'm swatting them like flies because they're so much lower level. Well, by process of elimination, the Shadow Pokemon is Shadow Seedot.
Alright, so the last of the Pokemon is actually a pretty good one. Also hailing from Generation 3, typically from Ruby, Seedot's best stat is physical defense. However, it has very balanced stats overall, and as it evolves, it actually gets better in that balance aspect. It also comes as a good surprise for many players, so even if it may not be the best idea, it might not be a bad idea to give it a shot. At least if you want to try something new.
C-Dot! Which means we now have our target. We need to get the pine coat out of the way. Easy peasy. Shadow hold. I didn't explain it before, but now we can't swap out or escape. So I have to use Luna and Andy. Not that that's a problem. Here goes. Boom! That means we have all 6 Shadow Pokemon. Taught those boys a lesson. Oh yeah! Yep, I now have 6 new Shadow Pokemon. One of which is actually going to be one of the permanent keepers on my team. It's the Houndour. I probably mentioned this before, but Houndour has actually been my go-to fire type in this game. Sure, they've got a few good ones later on, but Houndour has been the most trustworthy for me. So, I'm gonna put Lady and Cubby on the bench. Thanks for being some nice companions here, but I need the rest of the team here. I need Mareep, and I already have a Psychic type. Let's go with C-Dot. That's my team for now. But you know, I don't think I'm going to be comfortable with Shadow Pokemon here. I want purified Pokemon. I want my team. Time for some more off-screen action. Well, here we go. After a little bit of off-screen action and a few recordings, we now have 4 Pokemon to purify. Baltoy and Gulpin can wait. Time for the first one. And there he is, the second member of my full team. No level up, but that's okay. And I know exactly what to name you. Here's for you, little bro. Welcome to the family, Liam. Next up, Spheal. You are purified. Oh, she leveled up. Fine by me. I think I'll name you Aurora. And then we move right into you. Ooh, body slam. And heel bell. All right. Only for you, Dad. And finally, that's 4 more Pokemon and a full team to take into the next chapter of the game. Well, this was a lot of effort just to get through one section of the first area. I took on all those 6 guys and... Oh! Hang on a sec! Oh, that's right! Ladies and gentlemen, Seedot has evolved into Nuzleaf.
Remember how I said that Seedot is all about balance? Nuzleaf is more so in that department. It trades in its physical and special defense for high HP, physical attack, special attack, and speed. It becomes more of an offensive type of balance as opposed to the defensive Seedot. And I honestly prefer that when it comes to these Pokemon. With good moves in both the grass type and the dark type, Nuzleaf can be a great surprise, especially when you get a Leaf Stone and evolve it even further, but we'll get to that if we get to that. All in all, I'd recommend it.
It always happens. Every time. I think I'll go with Milo. Well, that's all four Pokemon. Check them all out. A full team ready. Well, almost. Still gotta go grab Espeon and Teddy Ursa from the PC. But then we'll be all set. So, next time on Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, we're gonna go back to that lab and continue the story. Now with a full team of Pokemon ready for battle. With a family dedicated to taking down the evil that has arisen and to purify more Pokemon that have been turned to the shadows. Until next time, thank you for watching. Have a great day. I'm Wolf Prince Leon and keep on howling.